Hey, what is up, my YouTube family? I am back again with another video, and today we're gonna speak on the subject of Daym drops, man, and what he has going on. I guess basically in his life and in his world is that we don't know if it's true or not, and then basically, with his situation with his wife and the divorce and everything is going on, and it's safe to say that it's like a lot of people think that it's kind of like he's just doing it to get views, but I don't actually I don't actually know. All I can say is from my experience and from what I know and how I feel and what's going on with everything in his life and how things go in my life at the moment is that what he's saying might be true. You can't really you don't want to put too much that this is fake. This is like clickbait, and he's just doing it because all these other YouTubers out there live on that drama life. But a lot of the YouTubers that live on that drama life, that kind of has been their channels for the whole. That's kind of has been their channels. Their channels have always, revolved around drama. And just from my perspective, is that, like you said, sometimes when it comes to I'm gonna sit on the floor. I got enough light. You don't have to. You don't have to physically. Where's a good backbone? You don't have to physically cheat on a person. You can. There's tons of things, tons of ways of that happening. It could be mentally. It could be emotionally. It could be a lot of different ways of looking at cheating. That even at times when you're doing it, you don't know that you're doing it. But when it gets to that point where it starts to be a physical thing, you have to look at it like a problem. Even before then, you should notice it. Like, we all fall short sometimes. And maybe Daym fell short. Maybe Daym was like, Daym is like out here. He's not just like a normal person. Like most of us just going to 9 to 5 or working a part-time job. And then you're around people more so than you're around the people that you're at home, and you just lean on them because you don't lean on the people at home, or you're not mentally strong enough sometimes to know that you're messing up. Maybe Daym did that. Daym is always out here on the road. He does, he's out here in this food industry trying to get his food reviews going, and of course she always never liked Daym is huge. Not saying he's big on the standpoint. I mean he's just big. He is over over a certain height. And he's just huge. His body type might be. He might be a little overweight for his body type, for his height and his age, but he is huge. He's gonna hold a lot of weight just because he's tall. Which the weight's gonna sit different on him just because how tall he is. Of course, she didn't ever want him really to be that far into the food reviews. Him going to McDonald's 2-3 times a day just to review some of the foods, which he tried to do. He bagged off of that a lot. He started getting the training and stuff into it and all that. He was getting up in the mornings, and if you a real Dave Drops fan, if you wanted a foodie fam and you was watching him when he was on in Planet Fitness, man, on the treadmill, hitting him up on the lives, he had a lot going. He was trying to dial back on the food reviews, but us as the fans was like, no, food reviews. And then when he would invite her or have her on a food review, it always seemed we always looked at her like she's so, demoralizing to the scene that she don't want to be on camera. Not everybody wants to be on camera, and the fact that he might have went out there one day and found somebody that loved to be on the camera, you know what I'm saying? And maybe that part of his brain triggered to him to be like, man, I like hanging with this person so much that I'm gonna invite them to do this. I'm gonna invite them to that. They can come do this, come do that. And then they starts getting that mental side of cheating to where it's you get so used to somebody that's down for what you do that you just start to lean on them. And you get sucked into that world. It's oh man, this person is this and this person is that. And then you fall short with your own personal marriage or your personal relationship because you're leaning on somebody else for something that you don't get from your significant, which is wrong. You shouldn't look at it like that. You should look at it like she supports you in what you do, even if it is something that she doesn't like to do. This stuff, I'm personally an artist. This stuff that I like to do that's like really artistic, but that don't mean I should, look for somebody to share that with. That should not be the point. That should not be the goal. That should not be the end game in that. Shout out to my boy Chopping Mike for the haircut. But I'm just saying that should not be the goal in that. Even though that as a human, we all have our flaws, we all have our errors. It's just you have to be mindful of the fact that when it comes to situations like this, when it comes to relationships, that you're not the only person in that. And maybe Daym fell short of that. Like, I can only imagine, like, having to do a video every single day for as far as his job. That's like, I can't. People can't imagine how I get up every day at 3:00 and then be at work at 4. Get out here and be at work at 4 so I can get off in time to go to my second job, which goes from 2 to 8:00 at night. People always wonder how I have the stamina, how I have the willpower to do that. And I felt like I could understand somebody going through, because sometimes you can't sit back and look at it as like demoralizing all the way. Sometimes you just have to like take it with the strides. You have to go with the punches. You're gonna have to laugh. You can't be sad every single day, because if you're sad every single day, then what's that gonna do for you and the family in a whole? Like, he has kids, boy. He can't be sad every day, just like she can't be sad every day. And I know that for a fact, because I was like, I can't be sad when I gotta pick my little lady up. I gotta be cheerful. I gotta be ready to roll with the punches. You know what I'm saying? I have to take those punches, and I have to punch back, because I have to fight back against myself sometimes, even though I want to shut down. But I'm not looking at it as like he just getting views. I'm looking at it as like, maybe this might be real. And if it's not real, then maybe we all need to just sit back and evaluate some of the things we have going in life. Like, why should we ever doubt what might be real, what might not be real? Because it's his life. He putting it on the internet. And if it is fake, he's going to still get backlash from that. So would you take the backlash up front, or take the backlash on the back end? And, I'm going to look at it like I can understand his well-being about it, because even as a person in today's world, we all tend to like post stuff on different platforms and say stuff. So why can't he post on his platform, which he works for? You know what I'm saying? If you look at it like that, this man works for YouTube every day, so he should be able to post something on YouTube how he feels, even if it involves food or not. We should all just click on it just to show him some support, to help him get through what he has going on. If he needs to be stronger for his family, support him so he can be stronger for his family. Point blank simple. And like I said, I rock with Daym Drops. And I'm gonna watch every video that he puts out, because I can understand what he's going through, and because I'm going through it. You know what I'm saying? So, that's all. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Y'all peep me out. Check out the channel, man. I'll catch you guys in the next video.